welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie, and today we're going to talk about 10 things I wish I knew before going into massage school. And filming this was pretty interesting because, I had no idea what to expect before going into my massage program, but I'm happy I did because now I am finally a licensed massage therapist, and I'm enjoying my career. I'm enjoying my work-life balance, and I'm also enjoying the other hobbies and side hustles I get to do besides being a massage therapist. So anyway, let's get started, and I hope my experiences help you all as well who are interested in really becoming a massage therapist. So the first thing that I wish I knew before going into my massage program was that I would learn so much more than just massage therapy, and I'm happy I did, because before going into the program, I pretty much thought that I would just learn, a little bit of science, a little bit of anatomy, but mostly just massage techniques. And I had no idea what to expect, but we learned so much in our massage program. Not only did we learn massage techniques, as far as Swedish massage, deep tissue massage, sports massage, pregnancy massage, the list goes on, but we also learned so much about anatomy, kinesiology, how to really take care of your body as far as preventing diseases, especially when massaging people. So learned a lot about cleanliness as well. And then we also learned a lot about energetics, energy work, mindfulness, and as well as business skills, because a lot of massage therapists become entrepreneurs and they have their own private practices and businesses. So there was so much, and I'm so happy that I got to learn way more than I had expected. The second thing that I wish I knew was that the classroom environment is just something I've never experienced before. We all sat on the floor, in really comfy floor chairs, and sometimes on bean bags, and it was just a really cozy environment. Not like a typical school environment. It wasn't a chair and desk situation. We got to be comfy on the floor. We wore our workout clothes, our yoga pants to school every single day. And then also, I think in the first 30 minutes of class, we would do a lot of mindfulness, breathing techniques, breath work in order to really get in the mood of massage therapy. So it was a really relaxing and cozy and really safe environment to work in. And it has to be safe because, you are getting really intimate, not intimate in a sensual way, but just intimate with yourself and having to feel safe with yourself and with your classmates and with your teachers. So it was a really safe environment. We're working with touch, with bodies, and feeling as safe as possible. And that's another thing with massage therapy is that a lot of people are touch deprived. Maybe they don't get a lot of hugs, or they don't have a lot of family members or friends who share love with them, or even a special type of intimacy. So even for massage, even though of course it's not a sensual activity or profession, it does provide a lot of comfort to people. And so that's why sometimes people do cry when getting massages, and it's not because they're sad, but it's maybe because they're touch deprived, and it was the first time they had felt a really safe and comfortable touch in a while. So that was something so new for me. I have always been receiving love from so many people. Fortunately, I'm so blessed in that way, but a lot of people in this world don't. And yeah, you just get to learn so much more about your emotions as well as other people's emotions. And that's why this job is so fulfilling, because it truly does help people who are, dealing with a lot of emotional needs as well. And it can really help with your mental health too. All right, the third thing that I wish I knew was that this job is very hands-on right away. And so you really have to start getting comfortable fast, because even on the first day, we're already massaging each other. That's how massage therapy classes work. So basically every day you go in, you learn a little bit about science, of course, the anatomy side of it, and then you learn some massage techniques. So right away, you watch the teacher perform a massage on one of your classmates. They teach you how to do the massage techniques, and then you practice those techniques with your other classmates. So that was really cool. And for me, I've been getting massages ever since I was younger already. So I'm very comfortable with my body, honestly, and I'm not too shy about it, but that's the thing, you really have to be comfortable, or at least kind of get out of your comfort zone and push your boundaries a little bit, or not your boundaries, but like just get out of your comfort zone when it comes to massage school, because you will have to, get under the sheets, get onto the massage table, and take off clothes, whatever you feel comfortable with, but you will have to do that in order to receive the massage. And so that was something that I kind of knew, but also like I didn't know that you would be doing it every single day. And I love it. I personally love that. I love massages, and it was so nice getting massages all the time. I had no idea that I would be getting massages all the time, guys. I just thought that like we would watch the teacher and she would teach us, but it was a really cool getting to work on bodies and to receive massages and just to feel so relaxed. And before being a massage therapist, sometimes I would get really anxious getting massages because I would think in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I should tip this person a lot more. Like I would just be thinking so much in my head. But through the classes, I've learned to just really be in my mind and to focus on, what feels good. And it's like one of the only times in my life where I'm truly present and focused and just enjoying the moment is when I'm getting massages. So that's what I had learned, and I actually just processed that right now, is that like it can be really hard for me to be in the moment, but when I'm getting massages and when I'm performing massages is when I'm truly present in the moment and just really loving the feeling. The fourth thing is that you will meet people very similar to you. It's really interesting. I had no idea that I would meet other massage therapists that were like-minded like me and just have that same talent, or not even talent, but that same passion as you do. And it's really cool meeting like-minded people that have the same passion as you to really take care of others. And massage therapists, to be honest, are really intuitive people. They can sense feelings and emotions, and yeah, they just really care deeply, love deeply. And I've noticed that with a lot of my colleagues and my classmates, and it's a really awesome environment, to be honest. All right, the fifth thing is that, before going into massage school, I thought that there weren't that many options of being a massage therapist. For me, my main goal ever since I was younger was just to work in a spa and to be in that specific environment, that relaxing, calm spa environment. But there are so many options like that I had no idea about. I mean, you could of course own your own business. You can work with athletes. You can work in a stretching studio. You can work with a chiropractor. You can work with a doctor, with a physical therapist. You can work in a hospital or a hospice, and then you can always niche down. And niching is having your own target audience, like working specifically with pregnant women, working specifically with the elderly, lymphatic drainage, doing orthobiotomy and cranial sacral therapy. So there are so many different options, and of course you can also go into the business side of things, like owning a spa, owning suites where massage therapists can rent out rooms to do massages. And yeah, there's a lot of things you can do, honestly. So hopefully this helps those who are scared of being a massage therapist, because of course it is a very unconventional career path, but you'll definitely enjoy it, and there's just so much to do. And I hope that you all know that there's not just one straight path to success in life. There are many different directions, and as long as you really put your mind to it and work hard and continue to dream and have goals, you'll be set. So don't worry about it. Like I'm enjoying it so much so far. Yeah, there are so many options, and being in massage school really strengthened my motivation too in life and also in this career. The sixth thing that I never knew would happen to me is that I would expand my interests as an entrepreneur. And yeah, I mean, I didn't know that we learn so much about business. And we have like a couple days of business classes and, learning about taxes if you want to open your own business, zoning laws, all of that. And then, of course, like marketing, how to build a website. And yeah, we learned a lot. I mean, I wish that we had more classes, but again, like there's so much that you can learn on YouTube. And ever since I was younger, I've always had an interest in being an entrepreneur, and I feel like now I'm really grasping that. And there are a couple businesses that I have already. So, I do have my own private practice. So I do mobile massage. So I go to certain houses of my clients, and then I also do social media as well. So not only do I do content creation, but I also work with small businesses and I do the social media for them. And that's been so much fun, and I hope to expand on that as well. I've just really learned so much about business as a massage therapist. I think that if you've always had that interest, you will definitely love being a massage therapist. The seventh thing that I didn't know before starting the massage therapy program was that you would have to complete, I believe, 80 hours of an externship, and that means that you would have to work as a massage therapist outside of classes. And you don't get paid for this as well. It's just a part of your hours. So aside from the classes, you also have to work in a specific massage place. So aside from the classes, you also have to work in a specific massage studio or a spa or whatever it is, and complete your hours there in order to get your certification or your license to be a massage therapist. And yeah, so for me, my program, we actually had our own massage studio that the school owned. And so all of the students would go to that specific studio and work there to complete their 80 hours. And the thing is, you don't get paid for it, and you also don't get tips, because I think that's illegal if you get tipped. It's just all for the experience, and it's all for the hours so that you can complete your certification and the number of hours you need to become a massage therapist. All right, the eighth thing that I did not know is that they are super proactive in helping you find a job. So we had counselors that would help us, and they would always send us job postings of where to, apply and where to work, depending on which part of the cities you lived in. So they helped you right away. They helped you with your resume, and they had connections with all the spas and all the chiropractors, etc. in the area, and it was just super easy in my opinion. I'm not sure how other people's experiences, but for me it was super easy to get a job. They help you so much, and yeah, it was just all about connections. The ninth thing is that, it's still a school, and there actually were papers and there were presentations that you had to give during the class. And I think there was only 1 or 2 papers that we had to write. So it wasn't much, but still, we had to write papers, and that's something you do in high school and college. But yeah, I thought it was mostly just learning about massages and practicing massages, but it's also writing and presenting presentations and having to get up in front of the class and do public speaking. So you will have to do that, but not a lot. All right, and the last thing, the 10th thing that I wish I knew about massage therapy was that prices are different depending on programs. So, my program was around $9,000, and there are some programs that range from $15,000 to maybe even $20,000, depending on how many types of modalities that they teach. Because the other school that I had looked at, which was NHI, their program was around $16,000, and that was because they also taught you Eastern modalities as well. And then, as a massage therapist, it is super important to take continuing education classes, so that could range from $300 to take a class. Those classes could be over the weekend. And then every couple of years, you have to also reapply for your certification, so you have to pay the fee for that. So there are specific fees that you have to pay as a massage therapist, but with the money you make, it's definitely worth it. So anyway, everyone, I hope that you enjoyed this video of all the things that I wish I knew before being a massage therapist. But then again, experience is super important. I'm glad that I have this insight now so that I can help you all know what to expect when going into massage school, and I hope that you all learn more and really use my videos as a way to make your decision and be wise about if you should really become a massage therapist or not. So I hope that this video helps you all. And yeah, everyone, it is 9:24. I should probably be getting ready for sleep soon, but I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye!